We're watching Fern, the bank's heist of the century, which is about, if I'm correct, LA bank heist that like completely changed how police respond to stuff like this now, and like what type of unless it's not. If it's not, then I could just straight up be lying, and I apologize. But also not really. Fuck you. I love to spread misinformation. Hang on a second. Wait, this isn't the same one. Ooh, fresh content! I've never heard about this. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, guys, let's go.
Yenny is working the night shift at a cash depot in Sweden.
Hang on. Gotta wait for this attention seeker to get his fucking... I'm just kidding. That's a joke. That was a joke. That was actually kind of too far, and I feel bad now. That was straight up a joke, but that feels like way too far. Cranios, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the prime. Ah! I threw my ender pearls into lava and blew up Blaze Spawner twice. Damn, you're fucking chopped. Wait, you suck. It's okay, I died twice. I died twice, and yeah, I finished behind you. You're literally better than me. You're chopped and I'm cheese. Sigh. Thank you for the prime.
Yenny is working the night shift at a cash depot in Sweden. She's counting banknotes, tons of money. But by now, it's just pieces of paper to her. Routine, really.
Hey, how's volume?
Just like these headphones she and the others are wearing to block out the noise. But suddenly, a new sound starts to creep in.
Uh-oh.
Wait, is that a helicopter?
Oh?
This is the beginning of one of the most spectacular bank heists in history.
Wait.
Robbers will strike several locations across Sweden at the exact same time.
Oh, shit!
The police will be outmatched, the authorities humiliated, and millions in cash will be stolen.
Wait!
The chase will lead investigators to Eastern Europe. And, of all things, the security camera at a local McDonald's will provide a crucial clue. We dug through countless court documents to piece together how the Vestberga heist actually went down, and who was really behind it.
Ooh! Hey, hey, hey! What a fucking banger! Whoa.
September 23, 2009.
That's crazy.
Spectacular robberies in Sweden have been making headlines for several years now. But this heist tops everything. As the international press turns its attention to the small town of Vestberga, the authorities are clueless.
Vestberga.
How much money was stolen? How many robbers were involved? And why couldn't the police stop them? According to a Swedish daily newspaper, police didn't reach the cash depot until 30 minutes after the alarm was triggered. Meanwhile, the nearest police station is only a 15-minute walk away. What happened? Official statements are vague. The security company that owns the cash depot stays quiet too.
They could have walked
G4S
there.
is one of the largest security firms in the world. They install security systems and protect sites such as nuclear power plants in the US and even the Pentagon. Right before the end of the month, depots like this one are packed with cash. So people across Sweden can withdraw their salaries the moment the money arrives. A pretty good time to strike. So far, only one thing is clear.
Wait, did they say when this happened? Like what year? Did they already say that? Am I stupid? Did I miss it? Am I stupid? Did I miss it? Did they say 2009? 1867. Shut up. Shut up.
This is the first robbery in Sweden to use a helicopter, a Bell 206. It's a relatively small light chopper, one of the best-selling models ever.
Wow.
It can carry 5 people, including the pilot.
Helicopter.
But it isn't built for heavy loads. A well-known Swedish criminologist speculates that the robbers could have stolen up to $1 billion kroner from the depot. Back then, about $130 million. Helicopter experts, on the other hand, say that carrying that much cash, it should have crashed. So how the hell did they pull this off?
How the hell did they pull this off?
The early morning hours.
What kind of bank heist is this?
A small town known for its sea views and peaceful atmosphere, is asleep.
What kind of bank heist is this?
Alongside holiday homes, the town also has a hangar. housing these two helicopters. They belong to the Stockholm police.
Paulus.
And this man sneaking through the bushes has his eye on them. Under each
And
arm,
I have my
he's
eye on
carrying a
him.
plastic...
And you guys have my eye on me. Oh. It's Inception. Wait, but who has their eye on you? Guys? There might be somebody nearby. I don't want to frighten you.
Box. The man places the first box in front of the hangar. Then he moves to the back and places the second one. Then he returns to the hangar's entrance and pulls out a hatchet. He smashes the numbered entry pad several times.
Bang.
Finally, he disappears back into the darkness.
Into the night.
And then, nothing happens.
Batman.
The man walks to the nearest bus stop and gets rid of his gear. His part of the job is done.
Oh?
Now it's up to the others. Back at the depot. Down here, Jenny and her colleagues are counting cash. Up here, a Bell 206 barrels toward the building. With remarkable precision, it lands on the roof, perfectly positioned between the glass pyramid and the edge.
Wow.
3 people jump out. One is carrying a submachine gun. Another runs straight toward the
this is
pyramid
literally
and
just
swings
like
a huge
GTA.
sledgehammer at the glass. Again and again. Meanwhile,
This is
his
literally
accomplice
just
calmly
like
unloads his
GTA.
gear, explosives, climbing ropes, and mail bags. 2 ladders are attached to the helicopter's skids. The robbers detach one of them and set it down beside the chopper.
Bro!
After a few more swings, the glass gives way. The helicopter lifts off. The robbers enter the building.
Holy! This is like really cool. This is so cool. They got a whole squad for this. Someone is flying the helicopter. Someone's breaking the glass. Someone is assembling the ladder. Like, this is so elaborate. I want to rob a bank. I want to be on a bank heist. Guys, let's have a bank heist. I literally want to do this so bad. Hugginator, thank you for gifting us up. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Also, hi, Ave. Hi, Ave. Next, Alea. Hi. Waves at you with my pinky finger. Specifically, my one on my right hand.
Yenny's boss spots them. He knows they're coming for the counting room, so he rushes back and yells,
"Secure the money!"
I doubt he yelled that. This is in Sweden. Why are they lying? What did they actually say? Hey Siri.
Uh-huh.
How do you say secure the money in Swedish? She says, I can't translate into Swedish. Genuinely, what did, what was Apple envisioning when they made Siri? She can't do shit. She literally can't do anything. It's just crazy. You know what bothers me the most? Whenever I'm listening to music in the shower and a bad song comes on, I wish you could say, like, hey, S-word, skip this song. Or, hey, S-word, pause this song. She can't even do that. She can't even do that. She's actually a clanker. In the full definition of the word. Sacra penguin. Sacra pengarna. Sacra pengarna. Okay, yeah. Sacra pengarna! That's what he said. He ran to the thing. Here, look, I'll dub it.
So he rushes back and yells,
Sacra pengine!
Then he triggers the alarm and calls building security.
Sorry, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. Let's do it one more time.
Yenny's boss spots them. He knows they're coming for the counting room, so he rushes back and yells,
Sacra pengiana!
Then he triggers the alarm and calls building security. Yenny still doesn't fully clock what's going on, but her boss's instructions are clear. The cash has to be locked away in these cages, made of reinforced steel, secured with padlocks. It's still quiet at the police station, about a 10-minute drive from Vestberga. Inspector Guran Palm is about to finish his shift. He's waiting for his colleague to take over. When suddenly, the alarm sounds. Immediately, Inspector Palm rushes to his car.
The alarm's
A
also going,
colleague
Sacra
jumps in after him.
Pigiana! Sacra
They're told that the
Pigiana!
alarm came from the G4S cash depot. Helicopter, armed men, on the roof. Palm speeds toward the scene. He feels like he's starring in a Hollywood movie. Soon, they're closing in on the depot when Palm spots something on the road.
Oh,
The officers jump out of the car to find out what just happened.
is it spike strips?
Chains stretched across the entire road and studded with spikes.
Oh,
The robbers are inside the building now.
holy.
They set up a ladder to climb up to the 6th floor. The main vault where the money is usually stored is on the 2nd floor, but the counting room is up here. To get there, this glass pane needs to go.
Hey, thank you for the tier 1. Mwah! Enjoy emotes.
Hitting it with a sledgehammer doesn't work, so the robber uses explosives. He presses a bomb made of dynamite
He uses
against
a
the
bed
glass,
and respawn
connects
anchors.
a wire, and detonates it.
Is that a W reference, guys?
They enter the office and
Minecraft
smash through
reference?
this simple door. Now,
So-
just a single steel door separates the robbers from the cash depot's staff.
Yes.
In the counting room, the staff is still frantically securing the money. When they hear the explosion, they panic.
Oh god.
The team leader has been trained for a lot of things, but not for this.
Yeah.
Then there's another explosion.
What do? Just put your hands up?
The robbers are trying to get through the door. The explosion mangles the metal around the handle, but it stays intact. But after a third explosion, smoke enters the room. The
You just
staff
put your
needs
hands
to
up?
get out of here, fast.
Whoa, whoa, she's a baddie. Goodness gracious. If I was here, I would never have let this happen. If she was my coworker, I would never let that happen. Or if it was happening, I would instantly get her to safety.
Fast. The team leader orders everyone into the main vault on the 2nd floor. They
Whoa,
leave the
how many
room.
fingers does
Team
he have?
leader orders
Oh, he has 5. His hand is just really ugly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he just has a weird, nasty hand.
everyone into the main vault on the 2nd floor. They leave the room through a secondary exit, take the stairs down several floors, and enter
Jesus.
an airlock just outside the main.
Look at that neck. Oh my god, the neck on this guy too! They're having a neck off. Who do you think can give better head out of these two? I think this guy. It's like the Alvin and the Chipmunks Who's Getting the Best Head, except it's Fern Bank Heist of the Century. Who's giving the best head? I'm low-key saying it's the guy on the left. Type 1 for guy on the left, type 2 for guy on the right. I think it's number 1. To put it simply. 112. 3 burger. Okay.
Vault. The airlock is designed for one person. Now 14 people
Oh.
have to squeeze inside, including a pregnant woman. In this hermetically
God.
sealed room, there's no cell reception. The group leader can't call building security or anyone else. And the
my
door to the vault won't open. They're stuck. Their colleagues in the vault room are also panicking.
It's
Building
airtight.
security has instructed them to keep the airlock door closed. They have no visual on the robbers. Maybe they're even hiding among the employees in the airlock. It's so cramped
they
in here
breathe?
that no one can move. The air is stuffy, the heat almost unbearable. Yenny's colleague struggles to pull out a photo of her daughter.
Aww.
If the robbers want to get into the vault by blowing their way through the airlock, no one here will survive. Meanwhile, the robbers have entered the counting room. They carve into the cage's padlocks with a buzzsaw.
Hell yeah.
The locks are gone within seconds. While they're packing, they seem oddly calm, as if they know that no one will catch them anytime soon. The spiked chains Palm drove into aren't the only ones.
Sponsor skip.
All around the depot, every access road is blocked by metal chains about 10 meters long. If a police car drove over one of these chains, its tires would instantly be sliced open.
Yeah.
The robbery's been in progress for more than 15 minutes now. The helicopter's still circling above, meaning the robbers are still inside.
Oh.
Police request aerial support from the military, but the armed forces can't provide any aircraft. Instead, police helicopters are ordered in. We don't know exactly how,
Police
but Inspector
helicopters?
Palm eventually gets close to the depot.
I thought police helicopters were just a GTA thing. Wait, no, that's not true, because there's Air 1, and they use it in like... They do use... There's Air 1. Sorry, that was really stupid of me to say, and I don't even believe that. I said it, but I don't believe it, because I know Air 1 exists. Because you use it when there's like a missing person, or if there's a police chase, or if somebody got in the forest and then they have infrared on it and they can see the person in the forest.
He sets up a roadblock a few hundred meters away from the building.
Air
When Paul and
wand.
his colleagues ask whether they're allowed to fire at the helicopter, the answer is a strict no. It's too dangerous. Instead, they're ordered to wait for the National Task Force. Holm is frustrated. All he can do is stand there and wait. Luckily, a police helicopter must already be on its way.
Surely.
Or is it? At 5:30
Surely.
in the morning, police officers in Mittinga receive an alert. Robbery ongoing, a helicopter is involved. Air support required. 2 officers race toward the hangar. Their helicopter was returned just hours earlier.
And
They'll
this
have
is
it
where
ready
this
in
guy
10
was.
minutes and be over Vestberga 15 minutes after the alarm. But at the entrance, they stop. Is that a bomb? There's no way they can reach the helicopter. And even if they could they really risk taking off in a fuel-filled helicopter next to explosives? The 2 officers have only one option: call in the bomb squad and wait at a safe distance. So the White Bell 206 keeps circling
that
above
guy
the
was
cash depot,
tasked.
unbothered. The security team watches as the intruders reappear in the courtyard and make their way toward the roof, carrying at least 7 bags. They hoist them up. The 3 men climb the ladders. One hesitates for a moment, as if he wants to go back in to get more of the money. Then they jump into the helicopter, bags in hand. And just 30 minutes after hitting the cash depot, they disappear into the morning sky.
Hell yeah.
When the SWAT team enters the building, the
sorry.
robbers are long gone.
I'm not supposed to cheer for criminals. Boo, bad criming. Stop criming. Stop doing that. That's bad.
Finally, the airlock door.
I don't
in the
even wish
cash
I was on a
depot
bank
opens.
heist team with you. I'm not even jealous. I'm not even jealous. I'm not even about to go get a firearm and go to the shooting range and hone my skills. But also, that's a joke, FBI agent. That was a joke. That was a joke.
The team leader, Yenny, and her colleagues are safe.
Yay.
At the police hangar in Mittinga, the bomb squad is in full swing. They use a water cannon to neutralize the bombs. But there are no explosions and no smoke. As the special unit approaches, they find 2 very wet plastic boxes with lights attached. They fell for dummies.
Oh!
Meanwhile, about a kilometer away, firefighters are putting out a small roadside fire at a bus stop. In the ashes, they find remains of a mask, gloves, a hatchet, a canister, and a lighter.
Holy.
Around 6 a.m., people in nearby towns spot an object in the sky. A small white helicopter
UFO.
flying unusually low and slow over the forests. Not a single light is on. The robbers land in a forested park. They take everything with them, leaving only a GPS device and a few cable ties behind. Investigators find the helicopter about 2 hours later.
I should put on night
They learn
vision
it was
goggles.
stolen from a flight school about 70 kilometers northeast of Stockholm just after 4 a.m.
A manhunt is underway this morning.
As the country wakes up, the heist dominates the news. A reward of about $900,000 is offered for information on the robbers. The next day,
Information.
the Swedish police still have no suspects, despite the fact that they knew about the planned helicopter heist long before it happened.
Huh?
A month before the heist,
1 month earlier.
Swedish police receive a warning from Serbia's intelligence service. A crew of international thieves is planning to strike. Serbian police even share specifics. A helicopter is to be used. 3 robbers will carry out the job, backed by a group of around 20 people.
Bro.
The chopper will land on the roof of a multi-story building. The crew will blast their way inside and in under 5 minutes grab the equivalent of roughly $13 million.
Oh my
The
god.
whole thing will go down by September 16 at the latest. If not, the plan will be called off.
Bro. And then the government ignored it. Fucking classic. I've seen so many Fern videos. I know how this goes. It'll be like a government tips off another government. They'll be like, dude, there's this thing that's gonna happen to you and it's gonna touch you really badly and it's gonna happen soon and it's literally about to happen. And then they'll be like, but if I listen to you, then that shows that I'm a bitch and I can't help my own nation myself. That ruins my national morale if I listen to you. If I accept help from an outside country, that means I'm a little bitch pussy. And then as a result, they just fucking get owned. Always. Not even the government. The government doesn't get owned. It's the people who suffer for that. Like, it's always the people and just the everyday worker that suffers for that.
the Swedish police put security measures in
So
place.
freaking stupid.
The public prosecutor authorizes phone surveillance of 2 suspects. As a precaution, police helicopters are moved from Ittinga to a safe location. For the planned break-in, the police identified the most likely target, the Panaxia cash depot in Bromma, in western Stockholm. The second most likely target, the G4S depot in Västberga. For 4 weeks,
Okay.
authorities remain on high alert, reinforcing their task forces during the nights around September 16. But then, nothing happens, in Bromma or in Västberga. So the police end the special operation, and the police helicopters move back to Mittinga. That's not the only vulnerability the robbers exploit. In the early 2000s, Sweden sees a string of robberies. The companies hit hardest are the ones that run cash depots. They're looking for help, including from the government. As early as 2005, a
government.
security company urged the government to place all cash depots and
Help.
similar facilities under state protection.
Hi,
A
Cypress.
formal review followed and ran for 3 years, but the Ministry of Defense took no action. Because the authorities never classified these facilities as protected sites, virtually anyone can access the building's blueprints. Floor plans of the roofs and facades,
Dude.
staircases and windows, everything neatly documented
That's
level by
crazy.
level.
That is crazy. Anyone can just access the blueprints of this government building. Or I guess not government building, but come on. Why not offer them protection when there's clearly a string of robberies happening over years? And they're like, please save me, please save me, please. Please. Our blueprints are public. Please.
A Swedish news outlet later asked G4S whether the company had attempted to make the Vesberga building plans confidential. G4S didn't respond. But by then, it didn't matter. The money was gone,
Wow.
and so were the thieves. But they didn't vanish without a trace.
The rats.
In fact, they left
Rats.
quite a bit behind.
We're the rats.
The burned remains at the bus stop in Mittinga, for example. The cable ties used to secure the ladders to the helicopter. The sledgehammer that smashed the glass roof, including bloodstains. Because the heist was so meticulously planned,
Bloodstains.
police believe the masterminds must have had military training. In all of Sweden, only a small circle of people could be capable of pulling off a coup like this.
Really?
Thanks to the warning from Serbia, the Swedish police started surveilling this circle in time. Now they're sitting on a mountain of data, calls, texts, pages upon pages of logs. One of the people under surveillance is a man called Gojan Bojevic.
Wait, why is Sweden so soy? Why there's only a few people who can pull this off? A few people with military training? Why? Sweden? Sweden. If I speak. Dude, why can't they just be America? If I can get in there, Wait, does Sweden really only have 10 million people? Hey Siri. How many people live in Sweden? Whoa! What the fuck? Sweden's population is 10 million. What? That's crazy. Why do you say only 10 million? Because like 10 million is just like an average American city. And like when it's just like an average city in general, not even American. Like, hey Siri, how many people live in Paris? Oh, that's 2 million. Hey Siri, how many people live in Norway? Only 5 million people live in Norway? Hey Siri, how many people live in Finland? 5? Holy mackerel. 10 million cities? Oh, maybe okay, I think I'm just lying to you guys. Hey Siri. How many people live in Germany? See, Germany has 83 million. And when I think of like first world European countries, they're both first world European country. Why so different populationing? Germany, very densely packed country. Well, get some more people in Sweden. Get some more. Because it's up north. So? Sweden is cold. Sweden as a land isn't as big. Really? I think Sweden is very long. I guess where people live, it's not that big. Most people live in southern Sweden because if you go up north, then you're just like a... You're like a person with a... I'm trying to say a word, but I'm pretty sure this word is like a slur nowadays. But you're like a person. Okay, I'm gonna say this, but I don't mean it in a slur way. I'm curious. I don't know. Is Eskimo a slur? Isn't Eskimo like the same as gypsy? Like it's like kind of a slur? Now? It's not a slur? Oh. Oh, it's a people group. Oh. Okay. Well, okay. I see. Oh, but it's... Okay, I see. I think people having issues with the term Eskimo being used is just because it's inaccurate. Like, Eskimo is a group of people, and then when people are referring to anyone ever in the entire world that's like a snowy person, they say Eskimo, they're like, they're not one of us. They're not Eskimos. They're not on the team. I get it. Okay. Well, a snow-living residuating person. They prefer the term Inuit. Oh! Eskimo was a derogatory term referred to Inuit, an Arctic indigenous. Oh! It is considered a slur. Oh, okay. I see. Naruhodo ne. Naruhodo ne. Okay, either way. People don't live in northern Sweden because it's cold as hell. And they're polar bears. No, it's not. Yaha. Yaha notorious. There's polar bear. Yaha. Yaha? Oh my god. Hey Siri. Are there polar bear in Sweden? There's no what? How no wild polar bear in Sweden? Where the fuck are the polar bears? No, polar bears are not Antarctic. Penguins are Antarctic. You've got that wrong, Killer Cappy. I know that. I know that very well. Only in the Arctic? Yeah, is northern Sweden not literally in the Arctic Circle? Right? It's not? What? Holy. My life is a lie. Every time I just assume the most northern point of all the northern countries, there's polar bears in them, Johns. Like Canada, Russia, Finland, Sweden, Norway. There's okay, Norway does have them. Hey Siri. Are there polar bear in Russia? Yes, there is. Okay, I see. Naruhodo ne. Okay, I see. Yeah, Russia have tiger. Dude, Russia have tiger. Russia have polar bear. Russia have snow leopard. Russia have big bear. Russia have Russians. I'm scared. That place is dangerous. Russians are so fucking... They're so goated. Like, if I was in a 1v1 against a Russian person, I'm not surviving. No matter the training that I have. Like, I'm just not. Same thing with India and China. Those are also places that have hella animals. Like, I know I say this all the time, but genuinely, if I lived in a country where tigers were, like, an occurring animal, I think I would just kill myself. I would kill myself. You're telling me I go on a walk and there's a chance I could run into a tiger. It's not a non-zero chance. Yeah, you might live in the city, you might live in the suburbs. It's not a non-zero chance. You could encounter a tiger. And I don't fuck with that. Shout out to all the old manifesting destiny Americans who killed all of the predators. Shout out to... that's a joke. I think predators should come back. I actually wrote a research paper one time on why we should reintroduce wolves to the Midwest. So, just to say. But anyway, shout out to those guys. Because now I don't have to be afraid that there's a bear or a mountain lion in my asshole. Because now they're in so few places. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Good information, guys. Yay! Yay! Yeah, no. There's only 2 raccoons and 4 octopuses in my asshole now. Yeah, there's only those.
A 38-year-old Swede with parents from Montenegro. Until recently, he worked as a construction contractor. According to Serbian wiretaps, he was recently in contact with a childhood friend, Milan Zevo, who made a career in a completely different field.
Wait, he looks like somebody. He looks like somebody. He looks kind of like... He looks like Jeremy Allen White mixed with Jacob Elordi. You guys picking up what I'm putting down? Are you guys feeling the slug? No, you guys don't get it. No one gets it.
Mafia. Zevo has since relocated to Serbia's capital, Belgrade. In 2009, Bojovic traveled to Belgrade multiple times to meet Zevo. According to the wiretap, Bojovic handed over large sums of money during these visits. Swedish police realized that Bojovic is asking Zevo for help. At the end of August, the two speak on the phone. You know what? I called a school here and asked how much it costs to learn it. 15,000 euros. Bojovic wants to learn to fly a helicopter. Zevo shuts the idea down. Pilot training would take way too long. So Bojovic starts looking into another solution. It's September 2, 3 weeks before the heist.
He did not just say it's September 2. Don't piss me off. Who's narrating this? Who the hell narrated this? Who wrote? Oh my god, they don't tell me. September 2? No, it's not AI. Fern is a human channel. They always say it. It's not AI, guys. It's not a freaking AI. It's September 2nd. Fucking stupid idiot guy.
It's September 2, 3 weeks before the heist. Bojovic is in his car, driving toward Kepsholm, a small island in Stockholm. It has a museum right on the waterfront. Bojovic is here to meet these 2 men. They've been waiting for... This
guy's built crazy. This guy's actually built crazy, bro. He has like the arm of a pit bull. Like, this is not a human arm. This is like a dog. A muscular dog arm. Bro. What the fuck?
He walks up to them and sits down between them. Just a few meters away, a woman walks her dog. Her real job is to observe Goran Bojovic. She can't hear exactly what the men are saying. She can only keep an eye on them. The 3 chat for about 5 minutes with Bojovic doing most of the talking. Then, handshakes. One man walks with Bojovic to his car while the other gets into a Peugeot and drives off. On September 28, 5 days after the heist, the police and a Swedish court announced that 6 suspects have been arrested. One of the suspects is Goran Bojovic. Searching his apartment, investigators found a bag containing about 118,500 kroner, roughly $15,000 at the time. He's believed to have put the team together. Another man is arrested at Arlanda Airport just before he can escape to the Canary Islands. The press nicknames him Flykt, which means escape in Swedish. His real name is Alexander Eriksson. He's a TV producer who runs in high society circles with Swedish celebrities. He's even rumored to be in contact with the Prime Minister.
Wait, he's like Ellen. Wait, he's the Ellen of Sweden. 2009.
Between October and December, police arrest 7 more men accused of helping plan or taking part in the heist. One of them is believed to have planted the fake bombs. His DNA is found in the remains of the gloves and the lighter.
I was thinking that, like, why did
In
he leave
January,
those?
investigators identified the man who carried the submachine gun. The police already know him. His name is Zada Kadum, and this was his second armed robbery.
Wait, his name's hard as fuck.
Back in 2000, his name is Zada Kadum, and this was his second armed robbery.
That's awesome.
Back in 2000, he and a gang...
Sub?
And-
Isn't that just like a... Is that not just like a... Hang on, Gun Bros. Is that an AK? Looks like an AK. Gun Bros, am I right?
And this was his...
Look, it has a wooden thingy at the back. And it has the AK body and the curved magazine that I see in the video game.
second armed robbery. Back in 2000, he and a gang stole invaluable art from the Swedish National Museum. He was caught and served 2 years in prison. Now he's been caught again. In July 2010, the public prosecutor presses charges. While the 10 arrests are seen as a major success for the investigation, authorities believe there must have been more people involved behind the scenes. For over 10 months, the police gather evidence and interview witnesses. 50 investigators work the case full-time. By now, they have a clear picture of how much the robbers managed to steal. Almost 40 million kroner, about $5 million at the time. That's how they managed to get away by helicopter, not taking too much. Just under a year after the robbery,
So little
the 10
money.
men stand trial. 5 of them are accused of being directly involved in the heist. The other 5 face charges of aiding and abetting. The public prosecutor is confident there's enough evidence to convict all of them.
Ooh.
But the men deny the charges. Take Alexander Eriksson, the TV producer. He's accused of flying
Ellen.
the helicopter on the night of the heist. No way, he insists. His DNA in the stolen helicopter? That's easily explained, he says. After all, the chopper was stolen from the flight school he's been a member of for 15 years. The undercover officer at the museum clearly identifies him as the man in the suit at the meeting with Boyevich. Eriksson admits he was at the meeting. And yes, he talked to Boyevich, but about wind power, since Boyevich works in construction. He claims to have an alibi, too. On the night of the heist, he was involved in a car accident. But there's a problem. An hour after the supposed accident, he's spotted at a local McDonald's, about a 30-minute walk from where the helicopter was later found. Surveillance footage shows Eriksson calmly ordering breakfast just before 7 a.m. How did he get from a car crash in central Stockholm to a McDonald's in the suburbs? The prosecution is
What?
convinced
You're not allowed
that
to
2
be
of the other
hungry?
defendants staged the crash to give him an alibi.
It's a crime to be
Surprisingly,
hungry now.
one of them, Zada Kadum, admits his involvement. Investigators found his blood on multiple pieces of evidence.
Why was he
The other
bleeding?
defendants continued to deny any involvement in the heist. But after just 18 days of trial, 7 of the 10 defendants are convicted. Alexander Eriksson and Zada Kadum are each sentenced to 7 years in prison for armed robbery. The other 5 defendants are found guilty of aiding, abetting, and protecting criminals, including Goran Boyevich, who also goes to prison. Before
I
the
see.
trial, they were seen as daring, clever crooks. None of them were elite soldiers in the Balkan Wars, as was speculated. But the trial stripped them of their mystique. They turned out to be nothing more than a ragtag group
Hey.
of violent criminals.
Hey!
After the heist,
Too
heated
far.
debate broke out in Sweden over how such attacks could be prevented in the future. Trade unions spoke out. Handling cash creates a dangerous work environment for employees. So, for their protection, maybe they should just get rid of it. According to a report from the banking union,
That guy's
1
ugly
in
as
4
hell.
retail workers had already been a victim of a robbery, some multiple times.
1 in 4?
And according to an anti-cash
Oh my
lobby
God.
group, 2 out of every 3 Swedish kroner in circulation was actually unreported money. The helicopter heist in Vestberga contributed to a shift in thinking. Over time, cash gradually disappeared from daily life. Sweden was the first country in Europe to print paper money back in 1661. About 350
wow.
years later, it was one of the first to start abandoning it. The number of robberies
How does money exist? Never mind. Let's
Sweden
finish this,
dropped
then we'll talk
dramatically.
about that.
In 2008, there were over 100. By 2016, it was down to just 2. Today, many shops only accept cashless payment. Theft happens online now. In 2025, the Swedish Central Bank reported that Sweden and Norway had the least cash in circulation relative to their economies of any countries in the world. But some cash is still around, and someone somewhere has quite a lot of it. Because the money from the Vestberga
It's
heist
me.
was never recovered.
Oh, really?